Hey, welcome back to Woodruff Woods. Hey, I'm up in my parents' house today. I'm sourcing some ash. I got another order for bundles, so I am going to clear 400 bundles for the month of December. Clearly the biggest month I've had so far. As a matter of fact, all of these places that I've ordered are getting second deliveries this month. So typically, 200, 250 bundles, maybe 275 is a normal month for me. Anyway, I'm gonna be taking down this ash tree right behind me. I'll step aside. You can see I got a lot of stuff in here to clear out. So I've brought the 346 with me. I'm gonna use that to clean that up, and then I'll use the 372 to take down the tree. So this big rock here, it makes my escape route a little bit more difficult. So I'm gonna try to run right back at the camera when this thing starts to go. It's leaning the wrong way, so we'll see. So I've established a pretty good wedge. I'm gonna grab the big saw now. Tap a small wedge in here first. Feel a little safer with it up on wedges. I think we're gonna pound a few wedges and see what happens. Keep going. Thing I didn't like about that one was where I was. Made my escape route a little, not as clear as I like to have it, but looks real solid down here at the bottom. We'll get it cut up. Probably 2 logs out of it. I lost my microphone down there. I had to go look for it. Luckily, it was right by the stump. I was gonna have to go to the tape and see where maybe it fell off. Anyway, I'm gonna measure these out, 12 foot 4 inches. We'll go 24/8 here. We'll see if we can't get another one here. We got our log marked out. Tell you what, I bought these logger tapes. I really like them. It's a Spencer, and the way it's measured out, it's every 16 inches there's a mark, which makes it nice if you're marking your log. Also, it tells you every equal foot. So when I was just doing that, I just looked down 24, add 8 inches, and I'm good. The one thing I will say about them is if you if you get them, they're really, the spring's real tight. And if they break loose and they come in, that'll break the end off. So I actually broke 2 tapes on this, and the first one, they actually sent me a whole new tape. So that was kind of good. So now I have 2 of them. But, you know, I leave one in the truck, one on the tractor, and I always have one. And also, I'll show you this. This is one of the breakaway clips. So when you pull it, it'll go straight like that and release it. I kind of like the horseshoe ones better. It's a horseshoe nail. So I see my dad's heading up here now. So I'm gonna take a break here, talk to him, and then we'll get this log cut up and carried out of here. Real solid. Well, at least we got 3 logs out of it. It's not so bad. So we're in a different field now. You can see my parents' house there in the distance. But coming back in here, there's a couple of ash trees back in here. This is an area of my parents' property where a lot of hickory grows. You can probably see the shagbark hickory back in there. But we've got a small ash tree right here up against a maple. I think I can get that out of there. And then a beauty right here. That looks real good. And it's another bigger one back there where I parked the tractor, but I don't know if I can really get to it. So, but this one's gonna fell real nice. Get you guys set up. You can see her come down. All right, we're gonna get rid of this knit hat, put on the helmet, and let's get cutting. Well, we did a Humboldt cut on that. I'll be anxious to see how it hit the ground. You saw the other one, I did a conventional notch. I believe the top hit the ground first, so I want to see if the butt hit the ground, but I'll have to wait and see at editing time.
So let's understand the two notches that I used in this video. On the left, you see the conventional notch, which is the one I used on the first tree cut in the video. And on the right, you see the Humboldt notch, which is what I used to cut the recent tree cut in the video. Now let's look at each of those cuts a little more closely.
So I froze this here so that you can see, using a Humboldt cut, that the butt of the tree hits the ground first and the top is still up in the air. This allows the top to lay down easier, and my hope was that I wouldn't get as much breakage with this tree as I did with the previous one where I did a conventional cut. Here is another look at the same tree from a different angle, and you can see that the butt of the tree is firmly against the ground as the top is falling, and that is allowing that top to lay down much easier than it would with the conventional cut.
This is a still photo of the first tree that I cut in this video. I used a conventional notch to take this tree down. You can see that the tree is probably below 45 degrees of angle and the hinge wood is still holding the tree. In the use of a conventional notch, typically the top of the tree will hit the ground first and put a lot of pressure on the tree, causing breakage, which you saw happen in that cut that I did on this tree. That is why out on the West Coast, where they're cutting a lot of softwoods for lumber, they tend to use the Humboldt notch.
Hey, so we're back home now, and I'm not sure what I got recorded. Batteries died. It's just the way things go this time of year. But it did warm up pretty nice today. It got up into the mid 40s, so the ground started to get a little soft, but it wasn't too bad. Still a lot of frost in the ground. So we were able to get some things done. I've got probably in total, probably 20 logs to bring home. So possibly tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to take the dump trailer, go go up, we'll load them up with my dad's tractor, can bring them down and start processing them. So that's going to be all for Woodruff Woods today, and we'll catch you on the next one.